Have any of you ever had a tiresome day? A rough day at work? A painful gym session the previous day? Or are you just looking for some good food to fill you up? Well, I've got something for you. This soup is easy to make, packed with nutrition, and tastes amazing. It has such good flavour to it, and I'm excited to show you guys. It's a Gordon Ramsay inspired recipe with my own take on it, which is perfect for having friends and family around to cook a nice meal, and perfect for like a nice winter evening if it's cold outside, just to fill yourself up. There's nothing better than this recipe. And the most amazing part about this recipe, there's no ultra processed food in it, and it still tastes amazing. There's no artificial flavourings, sweeteners, it's all pure food and pure nutrition to fill you up and make you feel the best you can. Without keeping you guys waiting, here is my Mexican soup recipe. Let's get our ingredients ready. We're going to need some extra virgin olive oil, some chopped tomatoes, tomato puree, sea salt, paprika, oregano, red pepper, a red onion, chicken stock, 2 chilies, a couple cloves of garlic, and some cheese. Preferably I go Lancashire cheese, and with the stock, it is my stock, it's a homemade stock, so it's not an ultra processed food. Now it's time to get your equipment ready. Start with a good wooden chopping board, a pan, a garlic crusher, a good sharp knife, a wooden spoon, and to top it all off, a good serving bowl so you're ready for the end when you get there. Start by cutting your pepper, cut the stem off, stand it up so it's easily to cut, and then cut down the sides so you don't waste no pepper and you get the most out of it, left with all the seeds. Cut into strips, slowly start by cutting into all into strips, then cut into small little cubes to fit in your soup, gather it all up and put it on a separate chopping board. Now chop your red onion in half, make sure it's all diced up into nice and small pieces so it will fit into your soup, and then add to the same chopping board with your pepper. Now, just like the peppers, we want these sliced into nice small pieces. Start by de-seeding it, separating the seeds from the chilies. With the chilies, go as hot as you want, but preferably I like to go mild because it doesn't overwhelm the taste of the soup, and then add it onto the same chopping board. After you finish the chilies, start by peeling the garlic, add it to the same chopping board. As well as this, start doing your cheese. This is a Lancashire cheese, a very crumbly cheese, very soft, and it mixes very well in the soup. Cut the cheese into small cubes, gather it all up. What we're going to do is have half in a bowl so we can use for later, but put the rest of it in a serving bowl so when we get to the end, the cheese will be at the bottom all ready for us to add in. Now with the preparation done, we are now ready to start cooking. Start by adding your olive oil to the pan, make sure it's very hot or starts getting very hot. Wait for a few seconds if you have to, but then start adding your vegetables in so they can just simmer in and start sizzling as you put them in. Once in, start mixing slowly for around 2 to 3 minutes. Now after stirring the vegetables for around 2 to 3 minutes, start adding in your garlic with the garlic crusher. This is when you'll really start to notice the aroma kick in. The smell is unbelievable here. Start mixing it nice and slowly, and yeah. After a couple more minutes with the garlic in, start seasoning again, use a bit of oregano, a bit of sea salt just to enhance the flavour even more. Mix in a couple tablespoons of paprika. This is when you'll really start to see the binding process happen, when all the vegetables, all the seasonings just combine together and really mix well together. Now once you add in your tablespoons of tomato puree, this is when you really start to see the colour change and the binding process really happen. Now try and move your vegetables to the one side of the pan, then slowly add in your chopped tomatoes. This is when you slowly add the vegetables in to mix in with the tomato sort of texture, and then it becomes this soupy sort of chili texture, which is what you want. Slowly add in your chicken stock. This is when you really start to see the soupy texture sort of develop now. Stir as minimally as you can because this is when the soup can spill out and you just want to leave it so the flavour can really enhance and let the soup absorb all the stock. Let the soup simmer and stir for around 20 minutes. Once simmered for 20 minutes, now you can serve up. Put the soup over the cheese in the bowl, which will melt the cheese in, creating this tomato cheese soup flavour. Finally, add the remainder of the cheese on top of it to let melt into the soup, and that is how you make my ultimate soup recipe. Enjoy! So thanks guys for watching my latest video. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you want to give this recipe a go, you're more than welcome. Like I said, once you've had it, I think you can't go back. It's one of the best tasting recipes I think I've ever made, packed with nutrition, and it's just rich in flavour, so I'd highly recommend. But thanks for watching my latest video, guys. I hope to make some more videos soon, and I will see you in the next one.